Hey everyone, it's Sunday, so it's time for another edition of Storytime. And I have an awesome guest for you today. One of my favorite types of frogs. You probably know him by a few different names. Some people call him a Suriname horned frog, some call him a wide-mouthed frog, others an Argentine horned frog. I know them best as a Pac-Man frog. So, Pac-Man frogs come from South America. They get the name Pac-Man frog because they are a lot of mouth and a lot of stomach and not much else. These are a really, really cool frog because they're a sit and wait kind of predator. Most frogs are pretty active. They're going to be looking for bugs and actually leaping towards them and trying to get them. These guys, though, bury themselves down in the mud on the edges of marshes and ponds and drainage ditches, and they wait for food to walk by. Now, they'll eat pretty much anything that walks by them, so it doesn't matter if it's a bug, a worm, a lizard, or a snake, they reach out and try to grab it. They're so ambitious for food that they've been known to actually suffocate trying to eat whatever it is that they try to eat. So their stomach is definitely way bigger than their eyes. They have a lot of ambition when it comes to trying to eat food. Now, they come in a variety of colors. This one is actually an albino one. We named him Avocado. Avocado is pretty cute here, but normally you're gonna see Pac-Man frogs be green, brown, and black, which is kind of my preferred color on them, because I don't really like morphs a whole lot. I kind of prefer natural coloring because that's the way they evolved to thrive out in their environment. But I will say, Avocado here is actually pretty cute. So, one of the problems with naming our animals here at a store like ours where we sell them is you get attached to them pretty quick. But, you know, it also helps give them some personality. Which leads us to the book that we're going to read today, which is called Annie Bananie. It's by Leah Komaiko, and it's actually about a best friend moving away. So, while I read the book, I'm actually going to put Avocado here back in his little dish because, like I've explained before with amphibians, we don't really hold amphibians, at least we shouldn't, because they can absorb stuff out of our skin. Now, my hand was wet with the water that he uses, so he should be completely okay. And he's actually back in there with some RO water, and that will help out as well. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to read Annie Bananie. And I'm going to hold Avocado up here for you guys to see while I read the book. All right, here we go. Annie Bananie, my best friend. Said we'd be best friends to the end. Made me brush my teeth with mud, sign my name in cockroach blood. Tie my brother to the trees, made me tickle bumblebees. Promised we would always play, now Annie Bananie's going away. Annie Bananie wouldn't be Annie Bananie if it weren't for me. She was from outer space. I scrubbed the freckles off her face. Made her grow a half-inch taller, shrunk her ears, made both feet smaller. Brought her out for all to see, Princess Annie Bananie. Annie Bananie, do you think it's good leaving your whole neighborhood? Who will feed your porcupine? Who will swing from your clothesline? How can you just go away? What about my 6th birthday? Annie Bananie, do not cry. Even best friends say goodbye. Make some new friends, try to write. And when you're in bed at night, remember, you will never, ever, ever find a friend who's half as clever. You'll never, ever find someone who's as sweet and kind. You'll never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever never find another friend like me. Will you? So this is a really fun book. At least I think so, because, you know, every once in a while people move away. Sometimes people go to different schools. Sometimes things just happen and your friends have to move away. But that doesn't mean you have to stop being friends. It's the same way with all of our animal friends here when we start to adopt them out, because although they aren't with us anymore, we know that they are at a better home and somebody who's going to love them and be able to take care of them. But we always appreciate updates about our animals. So I hope you enjoyed learning about our Pac-Man friend here, and I hope you learned a lot from reading Annie Bananie with me. So we will see you guys next time.